Good morning, everyone. A warm welcome to everybody attending the Mid-term Conference of European Sociological Association Research Network 10, Sociology of Education, Young Researchers Academy for Methodological Advancements in Sociological Research and Education, Resilience and Well-being in Academic Endeavours. It is wonderful that majority of the UNESCO International Summer School participants opted for full participation in this important event.
Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Thank you to summer school participants for a week full of adventure and learning together. So this is our last day, and I already know I will miss you, but let's try to make the most of this day. So now we will have our opening keynote. Professor Ursula Markowska-Manista from University of Warsaw, and the title of her presentation is Doing Sensitive Research, Challenges and Dilemmas in Research with Sensitive Groups in Sensitive Context. Thank you very much.
Thank you. This framework connected with doing sensitive research in fragile context is first of all based on human rights. It focuses on, first of all, respecting people's dignity and their ability to make choices. Taking care of myself isn't selfish in research. It's a must for ethical research and just to find a balance. So let's just move to the last slide.
In this topic, we would like to share with you some perspective from Albanian universities. I would let you know some. Thank you so much for your attention. And now, if you have any question, I'm here for that.
So today, my talk is about the epistemically just sleep health framework and how bridging the social determinants of health and cognitive justice can lead to equity. Is sleep important? So I delved deeper, and there was another study done by Nowicki et al., who said that about half of Polish people reported that they have insomnia. More prevalent in women, 6 out of 10 women, than in men.
As a reflective discourse or as careful discourse, I started, for instance, we can ask how can researchers and educators use language as a tool for empowerment? What linguistic trends are emerging in academic discussions about migration, and what theoretical and methodological innovations inform these shifts?
Thanks for inviting me here. It's a very pleasant situation to share things, share ideas regarding sociological issues and methodological issues. My presentation aims at presenting an alternative way of posing research questions in conjunction with how posing research questions produce novelty. I think that qualitative researchers have to do deductive-oriented research, to take a theory, to operationalize the theory, and test it. Testing means, even though there is a correlation between two variables, to bring to light, to uncover the why this correlation holds.
Hello everyone, I'm Timo from Belgium, as previously introduced. Thank you very much for allowing me to give a presentation in wonderful Warsaw. I once read that about 80% of all sociological papers contain the term social inequality. I don't know if that attributes to you, but it certainly does to me. So today I'm going to talk about how social inequality is reproduced through grade retention, and we will examine if teachers are implicitly biased or not. Grade retention or grade repetition, who knows what it is? Who doesn't know what it is? Who is a bit shy? Great retention or great repetition, what does it mean? It means that in case when a student is underperforming, you have to do the same grade all over again. It's very common in Belgium, where I come from, but it's very rare in countries like Poland or the United States. So if it does not ring a bell, it's not because you don't know anything, it's because you live in a system and you are socialized into that educational system, of course. I did my work with Professor Mieke van Houten and Professor Yannick de Manet, wonderful people. Sinister graph explains a bit why I'm doing what I'm currently doing. If you can see the difference in the graph between people with a migration background and people without a migration background and their likelihood of repeating a grade. So doing the same grade all over again because of academic underperformance.
Hi everyone, I am Gabriela Argumedo, and today I am very happy to share with you how we introduce human and planetary health in middle education in Mexico.
School in Warsaw. So today I would like to present you our recent study regarding bullying and school belonging. So if you are a little bit interested in this kind of research area, you probably know that the bullying or the peer victimization is quite an alarming problem. It depends on the country, but every fourth or fifth child or student can experience some sort of peer victimization or bullying during their high school studies. So the bullying or the peer victimization can have different forms, from the aggressiveness, physical abusement or violence, to more invisible ones like exclusion from the social activities. And nowadays is quite spread cyberbullying, which happens mostly online. It can also have different grounds or triggers why the students or adolescents can be victimized. It could be their appearance, it could be their sexual orientation, their ethnicity, or some other reasons. Nevertheless, it might have some severe implications.
Today I'm excited to share more research on how academic teachers in Poland shapes their struggles.
This is from Southeast Asia, and the kind of responses we got from European countries, I would say, were very, very different.
In my research, I was talking with different kinds of cooperative, educational cooperative in Poland.
And thank you. We will do the thank yous and goodbyes in a more informal way after the conference. So this will be really the closing speech and the goodbye from our guest speaker. I'm very grateful that she accepted our invitation to be here in Warsaw, the city of Korczak. And Korczak has blessed us today with a wonderful sunshine, so I hope you will enjoy your evening in Warsaw and that you will come back next year for the large ESA Congress that will also take place in Warsaw, and our university will also hold a TISA conference from 28th of August to the 2nd of September, and everyone is welcome to join us end of summer, beginning of autumn next year, so you may expect even nicer weather. And I think we have to start. We cannot wait any longer, so the floor is yours. No, you need to do it with microphone.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. Welcome you here. And okay, I'm going to talk about methodological challenges in sociological research at school environments. Well, I'll try to be very brief. And since I've learned about your schedule the previous days, I'm trying to narrow things down and just say a few advice. Well, as we all know, social research describes the social world around us and attempts to find patterns, norms, motives of social groups at specific environments, regions, etc. We, as researchers, attempt to identify and understand these norms through different methodology and methods to reach results and conclusions. But for what purpose? So we as humans, like the prisoners in Plato's allegory, share a common experience about going to school and schooling. To start seeing something else besides the shadows, that is, the presuppositions, the personal values and biases we have, as scientists, must ascend the difficult road which leads to the truth by combining social imagination, flexibility and adaptability on the field, as well as thorough examination and presentation of the phenomenon and the process in theory and methodology. And, you see the scientist here, okay, when we return to the other prisoners to inform them about the truth, that is the results of our research, we have to keep in mind that we do not present an ultimate truth, since school environments bears many different and often contradictory realities, so more than one description and explanation are present, and since participants bear different characteristics, which quite often produces different and contradictory results. So, to conclude, research at school environment is a very complex and demanding procedure. I think we all understood that during the past week here and today as well in the conference. We as sociologists should be consistent with our role, that is the rights and obligations deriving from it. Solving an intellectual puzzle by putting its pieces in order, we present a truth about a phenomenon and allow common people, in quotation marks, you know what I mean, to understand it. But only one truth and only one reality, not the absolute one. Thank you very much. And this is I have a copy of this bibliography with me if you want to take it in the end. Anna?
Thank you. That is a fantastic conclusion of our Sociology of Education ESA Mid-term Conference. Thank you so much, Professor. Thank you, everyone, and enjoy your evening in Warsaw. We still have some cakes and sandwiches from the lunchtime. If anyone wants to take with them, please do. Thank you.